Okay. Thank y'all for tuning back in, subscribing to the channel. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels. Give you that dog news the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Some gonna like it, some ain't. But I appreciate y'all for subscribing. Appreciate y'all for liking the video. Comment at the bottom. Big thanks to all my people in South Carolina to be holding me down. North Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, California, Oklahoma, New York, New Jersey, if I ain't said it already, Ohio. Shout out to all my people across the U.S. that's dogging, protection work, bulldogging, however you doing it. If you just got your pet, if you're doing shows, big shouts to all the dog men and women across the world. Big shouts to all the bulldogs that make bulldog videos in the computer voice. Big shouts out to you. But I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. Pelican Bay Canines, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get info off of some of y'all boys' videos, so keep making the computer voice videos. I'm rocking with you. It is what it is. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. Pelican Bay Canines. First, I wanna say, man, if you're looking for a good, I'm take that back. I said looking. I'm just letting y'all know, what type of people I'm dealing with. This next video I want you to check out, it's the American Bulldog. Some of the working line American Bulldogs that my partner working with right here in South Carolina. And that's starting the video off, so check that out, how we rocking with them Bulldogs, real American working Bulldogs, white, black, I'm not real specific with the breed, but, he can do all them breakdowns, and he know all them breakdowns to tell you what's what with it. I ain't here to argue about what's white or what's black or this and that, but I know he got black American Bulldogs. And check the video out, like I said.
Hey, better pick my motherfucking bike up, punk ass nigga. All day? Come on, sit up right, man. What's wrong with you, man? Hey, man, you look at hey, man, you owe me some fucking money. Where the fuck you going? Hey, man. Hey, homie. Hey, man. Hey, what? Give me my money. Give me my money. What? In your pocket, what?
I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair, those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? For the wrong guys, they keep telling me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? Can I take you there? take you there.
Now today, I'm talking about raising orphan puppies and what to do if you have orphan puppies, because everybody goes through that situation, you know. Everybody goes through that situation. But first, before I get into that, we're going to kind of start at the beginning, you know, because everybody goes through this as well. Taking the puppies out of the sack if the mama don't do it. You know, it can be vital. You got to do it fast, you know, because the longer you have them in that sack after the puppy is outside of the mother's womb, it's like he's suffocating in a balloon. So this is what you do if you're lucky enough to be around your female dog when she starts having puppies. And maybe this is not a first time, or it's just if you're around, okay? If the puppy comes out and she's not ripping the sack off the puppy, what you need to do is, this is if she's not doing it. Let Mother Nature take place first. But if you see she's not doing it, then you go ahead and take action. What you do, you take the puppy, you grab the sack, you make sure you don't have any of the puppy's skin. You just got the sack, which would be like a latex balloon. You pull the sack up from the puppy to where you see no sack is connected to the puppy. You clip into the sack, so you won't be clipping into the puppy. You just clip a little hole into the sack, and it'll basically tear open from there. The sack will tear open and the puppy will fall out, okay? Now you got the puppy out, you know, he's gonna have a long navel cord. Next thing you do is cut the navel cord, just not too short, you know, because it's gonna fall off anyway, so just cut it kind of closer to the body and just let it go to the mama. She'll lick them up, she'll get them right, and the navel cord that is extended on it, it'll fall off eventually. So like I said, make sure when you just lift the membrane away from the puppy, and you'll see the puppy just hanging in the sack like this. You just take you a little pin or some scissors and just clip a little hole in it. Once you clip the hole in it, it's gonna bust open, and the puppy will come out. You take all of it off the puppy. You know, the puppy can catch air then. Let the mama do the rest of the work. Okay, now raising orphan puppies is something we all had to do before, and we may have to do it in the future. And with certain breeds, it's more common than others. You know, with certain breeds, it's more common than others. So, you know, you gotta be prepared for it. It can be tiring and it can be rewarding. But the first few days of that bonding time with that puppy or puppies, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna last a lifetime. It's gonna last a lifetime. But don't be disappointed if you're unsuccessful, you know what I'm saying? Here's some things that may help you out along the way. Okay, first you gotta watch out for chilling and hypothermia, you know, because a puppy basically relies on his mother to get the heat from her, to keep his body warm. So if he has no mother to keep his body warm, then you gotta worry about, you know, chilling and hypothermia, because that's the quickest way for your dog to die. The loss of body heat. Not your dog, but your newborn puppy. The loss of body heat. Now there's a couple things you can do to keep the puppies warm, such as incubators, heat lamps, warm bottles, and so on. You know, you just gotta keep the puppy warm. The average temperature of the puppy should be between 95 and 99 degrees. But on the first week of that puppy, his temperature should be between 97 to 100 degrees. You know, the first week. And by the age of 4 weeks, he'll retain the adult temperature as any normal adult, which is between 100 and 102. And a quick warning on hypothermia and chilling. If you're trying to raise your puppy's temperature too fast, that'll cause him to die as well. On a dog that's suffering through hypothermia or chilling, you need to gradually increase his temperature over 30 minutes. Okay, the next one is dehydration. Dehydration. The lack of liquid to a puppy or exposure to a low humidity area, you know, can cause dehydration. Also, insufficiency of the digestion and metabolism of a chilled puppy can cause dehydration as well as other problems. Now, 2 ways you can find out how dehydrated a puppy is by the skin, lifting the skin up in the back, seeing how much, you know, bounce his skin has, and by his gums. Does his gums have, like mucous membrane around his gums? Now the environment where you have your puppies at, temperature should never exceed over 90 degrees if it's a high humidity area. If it's an area with high humidity, then the temperature where your puppies at should never exceed 90 degrees, or you're gonna start having dehydration problems. Next is hypoglycemia, okay? And that's basically the loss of blood sugar, okay? Now this results in dog puppy depression, muscle twitching, and convulsion. Now, if you see your puppy going through this, he's gonna need to be administered some glucose, or some corn syrup on the tongue can be life-saving. The total nutrition for your newborn orphan pups need to be supplied by your milk replacement up until 3 weeks old. At 3 weeks old, they can start getting on moist, softened dog food, puppy food rather, you know. So for the first 3 weeks, you need to be feeding the milk replacement, whether it's through a bottle. Some puppies will suck the nipple on a bottle, and if not, use a syringe and slowly put it in the puppy mouth, and she'll lap it up as you slowly put it in. And I have did this myself. I've never did with the nipple bottles. I never could get that to work, but with my Malabar puppy, that last little anime, I had a syringe, and I gave that puppy the milk through the syringe every day. Every time the other puppies was eating, I gave her the milk through the syringe. She wasn't eating from the mama, but she made it, and she left out with the rest of the puppies. And when it comes to milk replacer, a commercial milk replacer is suggested. And also, the temperature of your milk replacement always need to be between 95 to 100 degrees. Since your puppies can't maintain their own body heat at that age, you need to make sure the milk is never cold, or milk is never under 95 degrees and not over 100 degrees. You know, not too hot and not too cold, so that puppy can maintain body heat as he or she drinks the milk. You know, cold milk getting in a puppy body is going to take the puppy temperature down drastically. So be careful. Always feed your puppy upright. Never have your puppy on his back when you're feeding them the milk replacement. You don't want the milk to go inside the puppy lungs, being on his back. So always have him on his feet, you know, as he would have been, you know, when they drinking from their mama, they get in all different directions, you know. But right now they're not drinking from their mama, and you're not perfect with putting the milk where it need to be at. So you don't want the milk to go down the wrong, you know, tube and end up filling his lungs up, killing the puppy. So always keep him upright. And when you get the commercial milk replacer, it's going to tell you how much to give your puppy, how often to feed them, and, you know, you're going to have to check the weight and stuff like that. So be prepared, you know. Be prepared and read the back of the bag. Now, the first vaccination shots for the puppies should be given normally at, you know, 6 to 8 weeks. But being these puppies have no mother, for the first couple days, they would have been getting some real nutrients for their immune system. But being they didn't have no mother, now with orphan puppies, it's said that you boost them or give them the vaccination shots at 2 to 3 weeks, because their immune system is going to be a whole lot lower than your puppy that was raised by a mother. So 2 to 3 weeks. All right, it's your boy Pelican Bay Canines. I ain't going to be up in here too long. Like I always tell you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment at the bottom. I appreciate all the people that's rocking with me. I appreciate everybody that watched the video, whether you like it or subscribe or not. I still appreciate you. If you have any questions, or if I didn't cover anything, hit me up in the comments, or just hit me up in the messenger. It's your boy Pelican Bay Canines, and I'm about to